Well, welcome to tonight's presentation. My name is Lisa Mohajé, and I just wanted to take a second to say hello, show you that I'm a real person before I go ahead and do a quick screen share and start our presentation. So give me 1 second. Okay, so tonight's presentation is about Shakeology. So Shakeology has been around for a while. You've probably seen it posted on Facebook. You've heard people talking about it. If you've done Beachbody programs before, you've probably heard about Shakeology at the end of your workout programs. The trainers talk about it, but you're not really sure what it is. And you might even be thinking, is it really worth it? Is it just a protein shake? Is it just another diet drink? And it's actually not either of those things. And we're gonna go over all of that within the next 30 minutes. So I'm not going to go into my entire story tonight. Right now, I am going to save it for the very end for those of you that would like to stay on. If you're interested in hearing how I went from bankruptcy, flat broke, lost and alone, to being $1 million earner, marrying the love of my life, and really living a life by design, I am going to share that at the presentation. So of course, I would love for you to stay on and hear my story and, just see what it's all about and how I've done it and how you can do it too. But you can see the details on the slide. If any of that piques your interest, you're definitely going to want to stay on until the very end. Just a few more pictures about me. I have lost 60 pounds working out from home. I've been drinking Shakeology personally. It'll be 6 years in October, and you may be like I was 6 years ago, and I thought Shakeology was too expensive. I didn't really understand it. I thought, I don't need that. And then I was at actually my coach, my good friend Christina Solins. I was at her house, and she made me a shake, and from that moment on, I fell in love with it. I was hooked, and I haven't stopped drinking it since. So we're gonna go over all of that here in just a little bit. I am featured in the 21 Day Fix infomercial. Like I said, I've lost 60 pounds, and I despise the gym. I go to the gym and I actually gain weight. I'm intimidated by the gym, and I've totally transformed my life working out at home with Beachbody programs and, of course, with Shakeology. So before we really dig into all of the details, we wanted to see, do you really want to be a part of the Cool Kids Club? And there's a good chance that the person that invited you to tonight's presentation is one of the coaches here featured on this slide. And, we just wanted to put together a fun slide for you so that you can just really see how Shakeology can fit into every lifestyle. You see Christina over there on the far left. She's actually due in, let's see, I think 8 days with her second child, and she is still drinking Shakeology, and it's been able to help her keep up with her toddler and make it through the second pregnancy. You see children drinking it, families drinking it. That's actually my husband in the lower picture there next to me in the bottom. So everyone can benefit from Shakeology because it's not just a protein shake. It's not just a diet drink. So, one thing that we are not as a society is we are not protein deficient. We are getting plenty of protein in the foods that we're eating. But one thing that we are lacking is nutrient deficiency. So by drinking a diet drink, you're not going to get all of the vitamins and minerals and the superfoods that you're going to get with Shakeology. Shakeology does have protein, and it does have things that's going to, fuel your body with what it needs, whatever's missing in it. So it's totally different than just a protein shake that has just protein. It doesn't have vitamins, minerals, superfoods, antioxidants, phytonutrients, probiotics. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And it's definitely not a diet drink. Shakeology alone is not something that is just, going to make you drop a ton of weight. It can, and we're going to talk about that here in just a second as you incorporate it as part of your lifestyle. So, okay, you're sitting here, you're watching this presentation. You might be at a point where you've tried every single diet and you feel like nothing works. You constantly fail. And just tell me, as you hear this, you can't tell me, but you can say out loud, if this sounds familiar to you. Because for me, I've struggled with weight my entire life. At my heaviest, I was 185 pounds. On a good day, I was a size 14, fluctuating up to a size 16. My mom used to tell me that it depended how clothes were made. They're all made different, right? We've all come up with those little things that try to make us feel better, or that our clothes have shrunk in the dryer and that's why they don't fit anymore. But for me, I would work out and nothing would happen, and I would diet and nothing would happen. And so for me, it wasn't until I put the two and two together and really, stopped this vicious diet cycle, from continuing, because that's what it is. It's just a cycle that keeps going and going and going. So chances are you've probably started a diet in the past. You've reduced your calories, you've increased your energy, your activity by working out, right? So by day 10 or day 14, you're starting to get tired. You're starting to get sluggish. You're starting to get grouchy. Things are starting to smell good. You're being tempted. Because what's happening is your body is becoming nutrient deficient. So that's because you've cut your calories. So now your body's not even getting the calories that it needs to sustain the energy to last throughout the day, to function properly. So day 10 or 14, you're getting grouchy, you are tired, and you're like, okay, I can't do this anymore. You give in, maybe you're at a family party or coworkers, they're having food day, and you say, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna have one bite. I'm gonna have that dip, I'm gonna have pizza, I'm gonna have that cookie cake, whatever it is, because you're frustrated. Your body is deprived, and it's craving those things that your body's not getting. So you give in. And then what happens? You become guilty. You feel like a failure. You feel hopeless. You feel like you're never, ever going to lose weight. So then you say, okay, I'm going to start again on Monday, right? How many times have you told yourself that? How many times have you been through this cycle that just keeps going and going? I know I went through it probably the majority of my life until I was introduced to Shakeology. So just some interesting statistics that were presented by the Journal of American Medicine Association. So it's legit. These aren't just things that I've made up. So this is something, the very first bullet point is something I really had to take a double take. Like, is that really right? So it was founded that 100% sufficiency was only possible for all 27 essential micronutrients only when the daily calorie intake averaged 27,575 calories. I don't know about you, but there's absolutely no way that I could consume that amount of calories on one day, let alone an average. That is just really extreme. And I can only imagine how my body would react to that. I don't even want to imagine how miserable I would feel and what, you know, I don't want to say what I would look like, but what would happen to myself if I consumed that many calories. It's impossible and it's medically unwise to obtain or sustain eating that many calories on a daily basis. Diet plans using whole foods alone on average would still be deficient by 56%. So a lot of times people will say, well, I eat, really clean already. I'm eating salads, I'm eating fruits and vegetables, I'm eating lean proteins. Even still, you're still going to be deficient by 56%. So people who eat 5 daily servings of fruits and vegetables still do not get enough certain vitamins for optimum health. So what's interesting about all of this is with Shakeology, you're able to get all of your 27 essential micronutrients starting out with 130 calories a day. So that's how your body is able to still lose weight because you've cut your calories, but you're not losing that energy that you need to sustain. So Shakeology isn't just for someone that wants to lose weight. It's someone that's truly interested in their overall health. And so nutrient deficient and disease, very interesting, has been shown to cause an 80.8% increase in the likelihood of becoming overweight or obese. And very interesting fact that we don't think about, many of us don't think about, that our diet, our nutrition can be scientifically linked to a higher risk of other diseases, infection, birth defects, cancer, cardiovascular disease, osteoporosis, and of course, obesity. So it's really interesting, and it's really time that we educate ourselves more on what we're putting into our body. And is it going to improve our health, or is it going to work against us? And Shakeology is the cleanest shake you can put in your body. I mean, it literally has everything that your body needs to function properly and function in a way that you've never experienced before, right? The person that invited you tonight, they probably talk about Shakeology a lot because it's changed their life. They're excited about it. They feel good. They have more energy. And they want to share it with everyone. It's a gift. Like, everyone wants to feel good. Everyone wants to be healthy. If not, they should. So can you lose weight without Shakeology? Of course you can. But Shakeology just makes it easier to lose that weight initially, and it makes it easier to keep it off. So I've had my weight loss, and I've been able to keep it off for 5 years now. So I haven't gained back any of that weight in 5 years. The 60 pounds is gone. And it's all thanks to Shakeology and learning how to fuel my body. And, all of that comes together. It's a learning process, and you just continue to grow when you plug into these programs that Beachbody has provided with the meal plans and the coaching and the team support and the accountability. And you just learn and grow every single day, because in the beginning, you don't know where to start. You don't know what clean eating is. I can't tell you how many times people have told me, well, I did really good today. And I'm like, what'd you have? Well, I had fettuccine Alfredo. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious? People don't know, and that's okay. I was the same way. I thought I was eating healthy. I thought I was eating clean, but I really didn't. And that's, shame on society and shame on the food producers that make us think that we're eating healthy and when reality we're not. We're putting, toxins in our body. I was saying to my husband the other day, I was like, do you remember, can you imagine what it would be like to not have the nutrition labels on products? Like, you would have no idea what you're putting in your body. So we are growing, we are improving, and we're learning as we go, but you just have to get started. So signs you're nutrient deficient, cravings, mental fog. I think a lot of us, you probably are chuckling right now, like, yeah, a lot of us have that mental fog. We're irritable, we're sluggish, and those are all signs that you're nutrient deficient. So we don't realize how important our food is, and making sure that we're getting everything that we need. We don't understand why we're depressed or why we're grouchy or why we're tired all the time. But it has so much to do with our foods, our diet, and what we're choosing to put into our body. So we're going to hear from another coach on the team, Danny. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hey there, my name is Danny, and I want to share with you a little bit on how Shakeology has impacted not only my life, but this girl's health. I am going on 41 years old, and I've been through a lot of different things. And the main thing I want to share with you is the fact that when I went through a surgery and had my gallbladder removed, before that I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. Ugh. Anyway, when they took my gallbladder out, my digestive system changed, and I went through just feeling terrible, and I was really sick. That's when I started drinking Shakeology, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, you know what? I need to do something. I had that first shake and I felt so much better. My digestive system started to improve. I noticed that belly bloat going down, lost the few pounds that I was holding on to, but most important was that I had my energy back and I started feeling like me again. That was huge. Now, I am in the fitness industry and also a health and fitness professional. I've been part of this industry over 20 years. I'm actually a certified holistic health coach, and I stand by Shakeology because I just fell in love with the ingredients and what's in it. Now I can share what it's also done for me besides knowing what's in it. But that's the top thing. If you can take that away with you and understand that it's not just a protein drink, it's not just a weight loss supplement, this is a health drink. Now, I went through something recently where I was moving and I was without my Shakeology for a while. And the stress of the move and a few other things, I was really struggling, and I was without my Shakeology, and I just did not feel the same. So now I know how I felt off of it. And now that I'm back on Shakeology, I can say, holy cow, my energy shot up. My digestive system within that first day noticed a difference. And really that's what it's about for me. It's about being healthy. I also have a son that has Crohn's disease. And the specialist told me that's probably literally the best thing for him to drink on a daily basis is that Shakeology. It gives us our nutrition, the nutrition that our body is craving and truly, truly needs. I hope you're going to give it a try and see the difference that it can make for you. I know personally it's made a huge difference in my life as well as my family. And just being that professional on the side of being a holistic health coach, I can tell you it is phenomenal. Thanks for listening.
Awesome. Okay, so the immediate benefits of Shakeology. So just after 3 to 5 days, it's going to help you lose weight, reduce junk food cravings. This is what I really like about this instantly is it provides you with healthy energy. It's going to help your body recover faster. So if you've been sick, guess what? You're going to recover faster. If you've been drinking Shakeology for, a while, you're not going to get sick as much because your body's defense system is up. It's locked and loaded, and you're not going to get sick this season as long as you're drinking your Shakeology. When I first started drinking Shakeology, I'll never forget it. I had only been drinking it like a couple of days, and I remember someone was like, "Oh my gosh, what are you on?" And it wasn't that I was like jittery or, crazy or anything, but I just had so much energy and I was in such a good mood. The energy was just through the roof, and it was a good, healthy energy. Supports your digestion and regularity. Now, no, that doesn't mean as soon as you drink it, you're going to go sit on the potty. It doesn't have that effect on you. You'll not only be healthier, you'll feel healthier and happier. And if you've ever been in a room with people that drink Shakeology, they always talk about it. It always comes up because it's such an important part of their lifestyle, and it's changing their life, and they're happy and they're excited about it. Everyone falls in love with Shakeology. But, who doesn't want to feel healthier and happier? Who thought something that tastes like dessert would have such an impact on your life? All right, I wanted to throw this recipe out there just to let you know that when you order Shakeology, you actually get a calendar with 30 different recipes for every flavor. So this is actually a new one that's out for fall. Everyone loves pumpkin right now, right? So you can still have your Shakeology, and it's going to taste like dessert. It's basically, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like heaven in a glass. So if pumpkin spice is your thing, here you go. You can stop driving through, McDonald's or Starbucks or whatever. You're going to save money because this is cheaper than going to Starbucks, and you're going to get the nutrition that your body needs. Doesn't that look so good? I wish I had one right now. All right, so just to give you kind of the breakdown, it is a meal replacement. It's not just something that you're adding on. So, if you've been thinking about Shakeology and you're like, I just don't really have it in my budget, this is replacing a meal. So if you're going to Subway every day, if you're driving through McDonald's, if, you're going out to eat with your coworkers or whatever, there is no way, Shakeology is so much cheaper than all of that. It starts out at $4 a day. As a coach, you do get a 25% discount, so it's comes out to be $3 a day as a coach. But look at the comparison in the nutrients. With your Shakeology, it's starting out at 140 calories. If you're someone that is trying to bulk, like I showed you a picture of my husband drinking Shakeology. So we're adding things to the Shakeology for him. We add in, like, sometimes we'll do strawberry Shakeology, and I'll put in like instant oatmeal, like the cinnamon apple instant oatmeal, and I'll throw that in the blender, and he loves it. You can put in almond butter. You can put in fruits. There's different ways to boost that calorie if that's what you're looking for. But let's just look at the comparison. 1 gram of fat compared to 10 grams of fat. 19 grams of carbs versus 70 grams of carbs. And this is a turkey combo from Subway. This is something that we think that we're eating healthy, right? Because that's how Subway has marketed to us. Eat fresh, right? Well, it's not really that fresh, and it's not really that healthy for you, and it's not as healthy for your wallet either. So Shakeology, you're going to get 30 easy meals. You can drink them anywhere. You get a shaker cup. You can have it that way. You can get the little magic bullet, take it to work, whatever, and you can mix it up like a milkshake. But you're replacing an entire meal from your grocery budget. And it's also, this is really interesting, is that 1 Shakeology is equal to 5 plates of salad. And again, I think I went through this backwards. I already covered, if you're looking to lose, maintain, or gain, it's totally up to you what you want to do with your Shakeology. So what makes Shakeology so different? There's actually a slide here coming forward that talks about Beachbody and their integrity and their belief and what they want to put out to the market. And they stand behind their products 100%. Shakeology Chocolate and Greenberry was actually introduced in 2009. And it took them 4 years, I think, before they could come out with the vanilla Shakeology. And the reason behind that is because Shakeology is all natural. There's no artificial sweeteners, there's no additives, there's no colorings, nothing like that. Nothing artificial is in Shakeology. So most vanilla flavorings are artificial. So instead of Beachbody saying, okay, well, let's just put artificial vanilla in there and put it out on the market, they waited, they researched, they searched all over the world to come up with a vanilla flavoring that was all natural that would work for their Shakeology. So I think that says a lot. I mean, they're not just putting junk out there, they're making sure that it's done right. So what else is different about Shakeology? There's no soy in it. And ladies, men, soy is not good for you. And we've been tainted by the food industry that makes us think that soy is healthy. Some soy is okay, but too much of it can be a really bad thing. It's actually linked to cancer. It affects your digestion, your immune system, cognition, and your reproduction system. So why would we put those things in our body? Artificial sweeteners. I have to say, I used to work for Splenda when I worked for my full-time job. And yeah, I don't drink it anymore. I don't use it anymore. Artificial sweeteners stimulates your appetite. So when you're drinking that Diet Coke, it's actually having the reverse effect on your body. Now you're craving more carbs. It's increasing your fat storage and carcinogens. There's no artificial flavors, which are directly linked to ADD, asthma, headaches, and thyroid. It's no wonder that our society is sick, right? Everyone is on antidepressants. We're overweight. We have health issues. And it's because of what we're putting in our body and we don't even know it. So Shakeology has none of those things. And it's loaded with superfoods. All right, one more quick video from my good friend Mariella. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hi guys, my name is Mariella Mendoza and I want to take a second today to chat with you about Shakeology and what it's done for me and my family. 3.5 years ago, I was completely a different person. I was lacking energy, I was feeling tired, I was feeling sluggish. I had just been lacking on taking care of myself and taking care of my own nutrition. I was at a point in my life where I just didn't like what I was seeing in the mirror and I knew I needed a change. I reached out to a couple of my friends that were still in the fitness industry and I talked to one of them about Shakeology. I was very skeptical at the beginning, to be honest, completely honest with you. I just thought it was another protein shake. Like I was like, I can just go and get a protein shake. But then she explained to me that it was actually a meal replacement shake and just to give it a try. I gave it a try, and within the first 30 days of me drinking Shakeology on a regular basis and substituting a meal for it, which I was really a meal not substituting, it was just a meal that I wasn't even having. Just by adding that into my lifestyle, I lost 8 pounds. But it wasn't the weight loss what really got me kind of really thinking about the Shakeology. It was the fact that I was not needing the pick-me-up. I wasn't needing the coffee at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was feeling great. I was feeling energized. I wanted to go back to the gym. I wanted to go out and play with my girls. Therefore, I tried it again another month, lost another 8 pounds. So right now, 16 pounds down on replacing a meal once a day, and I had only been drinking it for 60 days. After that, the rest is history because still to this day, I add my shake every single day. So give it a try.
Yay! All right, so just a few more quick facts about Shakeology. And I know we're pushing the 30-minute mark, but just hang with me. I only have a couple more slides. Just some really interesting facts. Beachbody put together a survey of 3,000 daily Shakeology drinkers. 93% feel healthier since drinking it. 86% increased energy level. 81% reduced their food cravings, their junk food cravings. 91% said it helped improve their regularity. Just to put it out there, 80% of the US population is irregular. 81% said Shakeology kept them full until their next meal. How many times have you been sitting at your desk and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry? Or you're out and about, or you're just watching TV with the kids or whatever, and you just feel hungry. 72% helped them lose weight, 82% improved digestion, 77% felt more alert and focused throughout the day. I do want to point out just one more. 74% noticed an improvement in their mood. We've actually had people go off their antidepressants because of Shakeology, because their body is getting everything that they need. And that's just, to have your life back, it just makes it so much more worth it, right? Isn't it worth it to drink a delicious chocolate shake if you could have your life back? And that's really what this is all about. All right, so I'm going to move into a couple more slides. As you know, there's no such thing as bad fitness. There's bad nutrition. So good nutrition plus good fitness equals amazing results. So before Team Beachbody was introduced, Beachbody actually got started in 1998. So it's still fairly a young company, but it's not brand new. It's been around for a while. I actually started with Power 90 on VHS tape. That's how long ago. And you can just see how they're constantly coming out with new programs. And so in 2007, Beachbody noticed they had these things called message boards. It was basically kind of like a version of Facebook where people were encouraging each other. They were talking about their workout programs. People were going on there looking for advice, looking for motivation. So again, Beachbody could have very easily put these products on the shelves at Walmart, right? But you wouldn't have that accountability and support that you need to succeed and see real results and truly change your life. So Beachbody said, why don't we put together Team Beachbody and the coaching network? And so that's when this side of the business got started. You can see the different programs that Beachbody has to offer, and there's actually new programs that aren't even on this list yet because they just keep coming out with new stuff. We can't keep up with them. So what are your options right now? So maybe you're ready to become a coach. Maybe you want to sign up as a coach and get the 25% discount on your Shakeology. You're ready to join the team. You want to help other people achieve their health and fitness goals. You're ready to pay it forward and get paid for it. Or maybe you're just ready to be a customer and focus on your own health and fitness goals. So if you want to join as a coach, like I said, you're going to get the 25% discount. And this isn't a business presentation, so I'm not going to go into all of the details. I'm going to go into some of it. If you guys want to hang on at the very end, I'll share some of this with you. But if you want to join as a coach, you're going to go to the person's website that invited you tonight, and you're going to click on Coach. It's going to walk you through all of the steps. At the very end, it's going to offer you a challenge pack. And I cannot recommend this enough to you to get started with a challenge pack because it's like opening up a Starbucks store without any coffee. It's opening up a hair salon without any shampoo. You need the products so that you can set yourself up for success. And you have to get started right. Challenge packs are the best way. There's an average savings of $50 to $80, and you can actually sign up as a coach for free. And the thing with signing up as a coach is there's no contract, there's no inventory, there's no minimum sales. So if you sign up and you decide, you know what, this isn't right for me, you can cancel. No questions asked. With the challenge pack, you're going to get your choice of a fitness program. You're going to get your first shipment of Shakeology on Home Direct, and you're going to get a free club membership trial. The cool thing about the club membership is that you actually get a trial where you can workout online. So you can stream Beachbody videos from your phone, from your tablet, your laptop, your computer. It's even available on Amazon Fire and some of the other Amazon and I can't think of the other ones offhand, but it's available on different networks like that as well. Maybe you just want to sign up for your Shakeology HD, pay the $40 coach fee, but I'll tell you what, it really doesn't make sense because a lot of these challenge packs for just a little bit more, you can get an entire workout program with a meal plan. So if you want to sign up as a customer, it's basically the same process. You're just not creating your coach account and you're not going to get that 25% discount on your Shakeology on month 2. So you're same thing. You're going to go to the person's website that invited you tonight and you're going to click on shop. And on the far left-hand side, you're going to see challenge packs. So pick the challenge pack that's right for you. We always have different ones that are on sale, that you can check out. If you're unsure, ask your coach, tell him, I need some help picking out a program that's right for me. What would you suggest? Maybe you just want to get your Shakeology, no problem. Same thing, you go to their website, you click on shop, you pick your Shakeology. Highly recommend you get it on home direct because you're going to save a lot on shipping. And you're also going to never run out of it. You heard what Danny said, how horrible she felt without her Shakeology. You don't want to go without it, trust me. All right, so the benefits of being a coach, you're going to set your own work hours. Maybe you just want to work the business to get your shakes covered for. Maybe you want to make a full-time income. You can build online or in person. You're basically just focusing on sharing your passion, and you naturally attract people. When you're excited about this, people want to know what you're doing. When you're excited about changing your life, changing your family's future, doing something awesome, people want to be a part of that. All right, so what to expect from our team, and Platinum Dynasty is the team that I've created, which is under Christina Solins of Dream Extreme, which is under Christine Dwyer of Platinum Presenters. And there's lots of other team names. It's just smaller groups to keep each other going and accountable. So what to expect from our team? You're going to get new coach training. So you don't have to know everything from day one. That's what your team is here for. If you want to walk, we're going to walk with you. If you want to run, we're going to run with you. We're spoon feeding you. Whatever pace you want to go at, that's what we're here for. You're going to get team calls, monthly team challenges, fun team building events, leadership training. We have an awesome Facebook team page where you can just plug in, see what other coaches are doing. If you have questions, you can post your questions there. Just bounce ideas off of one another. Recognition and accountability. All right, so the title of tonight's presentation was, Is It Really Worth It? I think to reverse it would be, is it really worth it not to? Is your health not worth it? Is your life not worth it? And Shakeology, as simple as it sounds, is so much more than that. And it's going to change your life. It's going to change your health. It's going to change everything, your mood, how you feel about yourself, how your family sees you, the energy that you put off towards your kids. And, I know a lot of you guys that are on tonight are moms. And the one thing that moms typically do is put themselves on the back burner, right? You're busy getting the kids ready for school, you're taking care of the house, you're going to work, you're picking up the kids, you're fixing dinner, you're doing the laundry, you're going to school functions. You're busy, and a lot of times you feel guilty for taking time for you. But you have to take time for yourself to be able to take care of your family, to be that role model for them, to show them that this is how you're supposed to live your life. You're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to fuel your body with good foods. So is it really worth it? Absolutely. All right, so I promised you guys that I was going to share with you my story, and I'll keep it brief. I know that it's late for a lot of you guys if you're watching this live, but basically my life has changed drastically, like so much so When I tell you, you're going to be like, what? No way. Because sometimes it's hard for me to believe, but actually, I've been a coach for 6 years now, and when I got signed up, I was recently divorced. I was a single mom. I was living in a house that I couldn't afford. I was a secretary working at a corn refinery plant in central Illinois, basically in the middle of, I don't want to say nowhere, but it was a really small town. I grew up in a town of 1,300 people. I didn't have a lot of self-confidence. I remember walking out of the grocery store and I would look down at the ground because I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of, what I had become. Was afraid of running into people that I had gone to school with, and I was overweight. I was miserable. I was alone. I was lost, and I was hurting both inside and financially. So when I got signed up with the business, I thought, you know what? If I just made $100 a month, this would make such a difference. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I would come home from work and the power was off, or the water was turned off, or I would be at the grocery store and I would go to check out and there wasn't money in my account. Or I would look out the window every morning to see, is my car still out there? Has it been repossessed yet? Have they come to get it yet? Is it still there? So $100 a month for me at the time, that was as big as I could think. That was as big as I could imagine. So I thought if I made $100 a month, this would change a lot for Tiara and I. So I got signed up. I used my birthday money. I didn't have any money at the time to sign up, so I had a birthday, and I got signed up the next day. And I got plugged into the team, and I just was all of a sudden surrounded by all these positive, encouraging, fun, caring people. And I felt like I was a part of something special, like I was doing something cool. I was doing something I could be proud of. Like I was losing weight and I was helping other people, and it was contagious. So I didn't even realize for the first 6 months really what was going on in my life personally, which was a lot. The first 6 months as a coach, I lost two of my grandmothers. I pulled Tira out of her private school, put her into public school, and she was really struggling, as a lot of kids do that have gone through divorce. Their whole life has been flipped upside down. So, she was really struggling. And let's see, what else? Ended up filing for bankruptcy. My car was repossessed. All of that happened in 6 months. And I remember going to work and everyone saying, how are you so positive? I'm like, well, I don't know. I was drinking my Shakeology. Maybe that was it. And, just plugging into the team. And so for me, about 18 months into the business, I tripled my full-time income. So I actually retired from my full-time job at 34 years old. We actually have people on our team that have done it way sooner than that. One of my very good friends, Jacqueline, she retired, I want to say she was like 27, 28. So I retired at 34. And I ended up moving Tiara and I to Atlanta, Georgia. And that's actually where I was here for about a year, and not sure why God brought me here. I just kept praying and believing like I was here for a reason. There's a purpose, just trying to trust with all I could, as hard as that is, to just trust. I just tried. I just kept going every single day. And it wasn't easy. I didn't know anyone here in Atlanta. My family was all in Illinois, and, the loneliness crept in, and, Tira started struggling some more, and it was hard. So I was here for about a year, and that's where when I met my husband, Paj. And today we are living our life by design. We're doing what we want, when we want, where we want. I told you that $100 a month that I hope to make. Within 5 years, I've earned $1 million. So I've earned over $1 million now, well over $1 million, thanks to Beachbody. So just to give you an idea, just because when I signed up, I had no idea. I had no idea what Beachbody really was, what the potential was, or anything like that. Basically, every single month, we're earning my previous annual salary. So can you imagine right now earning your annual salary in the month of September? It's incredible. So Beachbody has totally transformed my life, and it can do the same thing for you. You just have to take that first step. And most people's biggest regret is that they didn't get started sooner. So I really encourage you, get with the person that invited you to tonight and just say, hey, I was on the webinar. How do I get started? What's the next step? Sign me up and get started. Welcome to the team, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and have a great, great, great rest of your day.